back to Songbird Budgets. My name's Ellie, and this channel is about my journey as a single mum of 2 children and working out how we can live within our monetary needs. So basically, not spending outside what I'm earning. I also have around £3,000 of family debt, which I would like to clear soon. Although that is not essential. There is no end date for that at the moment. So today's video is about setting up the next budget. I'm doing this a little bit earlier than I usually would, but this is for my March budget, but my March budget starts on March the 16th. So if that's something you think you might be interested in, then please hit the subscribe and the notification bell, and then that will let you know when my videos go live. So let's get to it. Okay, so I've already put the date range, which is March the 16th to April the 15th, and let's go through it. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see a bit better. So this is going right from the very beginning. I'm going to go through everything with you. Okay, so starting with the income, I'm going to get some of my universal credit benefits. As I mentioned in my last budget video, my self-employed income is starting to increase, and that means that my universal credit benefit is actually decreasing. As far as I'm concerned, that is a good thing. One of my end goals is hopefully this year to come completely off universal credits and be self-sufficient with my self-employed business. I don't know how feasible that will be, but that is one of my goals. So I'm more than happy that my benefit money is going down, but obviously that does have a knock-on effect to bills and other things. So excuse me, I have predicted that I will get £1,200 and 41 pence from universal credits. My child maintenance will be £20. Child benefit will be £140 and 60 pence. I am also going to write here from business, because I know that I'm going to have to take out some money from my business to be able to pay for everything that I need to pay for. And I wrote down side selling because I'm hoping that I will get about £100 from selling some things on Facebook, and I'm also going to be doing some car boots, so it would be nice if I could get £100 from that. Now I'm leaving the from business blank for the minute because I don't know how much I need to take from the business until I've worked out the rest of the budget. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these up, and I'm going to put but I'm not going to write the final total in here until I've worked out the rest of the budget. So at the minute that gives me £1,461 and a penny. So I'm now going to go down to the expenses, and I'm going to take all of these off. I will just make a note just on here that my mobile payment is going to be going up. Now I think it goes up in April, not in May. Not in March. But I'm just going to put a dot there just so that I'm aware. And also, gas and electric I think is going to be going up soon. Guitar this month is going to be £60 because there are 4 excuse me, 4 Tuesdays that he's having lessons. Now, council tax, as I mentioned on the last video, because my universal credit payment has decreased and my self-employed income has increased, it means that I'm now having to pay council tax as well. Now, I didn't budget for this in the last budget because I'd completely forgotten about it. But I've worked out roughly it's going to be £135 a month that I need to pay for that. I don't know if it's going to be more, if it's going to be less, because I haven't had the bill through. But I took last year's amount, added on what I think the increase is going to be, and then divided it by 10 months, because it's usually 10 months that they pay it over. Although I am going to ask them if I can do it over 12 months to make it a bit easier on my monthly budget. But we'll see what they say. So let me just take all of these. I'm not going to take into account any of the extra that I think they might go up at the minute. That will just happen in the actual budget. Okay, so that leaves me with sorry, £141.04. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you're going to know that that is not going to be enough to even fill out these, let alone do any of the sinking funds. But let's keep going. So my son gets £10, my daughter gets £5. Food is 200. Eating out I'll come back to in a minute. Petrol, I'm going to put £50 in because there's going to be the start of an Easter holiday, the start of the Easter holidays when towards the end of this budget, so I'd prefer to have that in there. So eating out, I usually account for £5 per week for guitar lesson, because that's my son has chips on those days. And then I usually do 2 takeaways, which we get to about £15 or £20. So the eating out should technically be £60. I'm going to put that down there for the moment and just keep going, keep it as that for now, but if I need to come back and reduce that, then I will. So I know this is now going to go into a minus figure, but this is how I can work out how much I need to take from my business. I hope this is making sense. So take away 10 for my son, 5 for my daughter, 200 for food, 60 for eating out, 50 for petrol. So I'm now on minus 183.96. Now just go into here. At the minute I have £15 and I think it's 2p on my credit card. I'm not planning on putting anything else on there. Okay, so that's minus £198.98. So let's have a look at the sinking funds. I know this seems like a lot, but I want to try and get some of these done, because some of these are going to be important. So I know for a fact that I need another £10 in my son's, because his birthday is at the end of April. So this is the last payment to make it up to the £200. And I need £20 to go into Disney Plus, because that's due on April the, I want to say 12th. I might have that date wrong though. Yeah, and I think everything else is going to, I'm trying to think actually. I'm going to have to put the 25 into the car service as well, because that is coming up rapidly. But then I think I'm going to leave everything else as it is, because I just, I don't want to push myself too far. So minus the 10, minus the 20, and minus the 25. So we can see from here now that I'm on a minus £253.98. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write in the business, so I'm going to bring that down again. In the from business, I'm actually going to transfer across £260. And that should cover everything on here. Now I know we've just done that adding up, but what I'll do is I'll fast forward you through this, but then I'm going to go and fill in the figures. Okay, so let me quickly go through that with you then. So all of the income that I've added up here comes to £1,721 and a penny. I transferred that over. I didn't do the total amount here, I just took it all away. It left me with £401 and 4 pence. And then taking this down, my envelopes, it took it down to £76 and 4. Taking off the credit card is £61 and 2. Taking off the sinking funds left me with £6 and 2 pence, which I've put into my emergency fund, which leaves me with 0. So that is a very tight budget, and it's only really going to get worse, isn't it, with all the price rises that are going on. But at the minute, I'm happy with that. I know that I'll have the £260 from my business that I'll be able to transfer over. And if I don't sell anything as a side hustle, then so be it. I'll see if I can take it out of my business again. But yeah, that is how the budget looks for March. So yeah, so I'll leave you there. I'll be back again with a check-in video on Wednesday. And yeah, I'll leave you there. Thank you very much for watching another video. For those who have not yet subscribed, I would be very grateful if you would, and also hit the notification bell so that you will get notified whenever a new video comes out. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon. Bye.